Hello. I've said often, and almost all my colleagues agree with me, that ministers prefer to do funerals than weddings. Weddings are wonderful, people are celebrating their love, huge parties, but sometimes uh, ministers in the church are almost in the way of the great party. Okay, it feels like we go to church, you do your schling, we sign the paper. Hey, let now the real stuff begin, the very party, DJ, everything. Not always the case, but often. And when it comes to funeral, of course, it's very sad. It's never met, never went to a New Orleans kind of a funeral, but usually people are sad. But at least as minister, we feel useful. You have people struggling, people who are trying to cope with their loss, with their feelings, and we're there. We're there. And it's especially the case when we have difficult funerals. On this Friday, I will do a funeral. It's not someone from Kanata United Church, it's someone from the community. In fact, funeral director called here at the church and said, "Well, we're looking for a United Church minister that is bilingual." I guess that's me. And I was available, so he said, "Of course, I will go and sit with the family." But it is one of those sad stories. The lady, she's 49, one of her nasty cancer, and her sister-in-law, 3 4 years ago, died with 4 children under the age of 10, and she took care of them, and then she dies, and she got through a divorce, just find a new partner, and you know very sad story, and we struggle once again. Said, why her, and not like those crooked criminals that seems to live 80 90 years old, that. And even if I don't believe in some sort of divine justice, that if you live a good life you will live long, and if you're a very bad person you will die soon, I don't believe that. It's still asking, bring I don't know, where brings many questions. And yet, I found very fortunate that this family welcomed me, sit down with them, having coffee, and sharing stories. Laughing. Oh man, we laugh. A thing we don't necessarily think, but when they were sharing some of their stories from our youth and things like that, everybody was laughing. And other moments were very intimate, very emotional, and they were allowed. I don't know. They felt safe enough to let go, and live their emotion, and and sometimes, there's a part of me said, I need to do something, I need to fix this. But then the better part of me, I would say, comes and said, no, that's not your job. Your job is to help them to cope with this, to give them this safe space, this safe atmosphere. They can be true to themselves, and to make them feel that's okay. That's okay. They don't have to be strong, they don't have to be anything else than who they are. It's a great privilege to be a minister. It's a great privilege to be welcome in those very intimate moments, very sacred moment in a sense. And it's something that we don't think enough, I would say, as minister, and something I'm very grateful for all of you who have welcomed me in those moments. It's quite something. So, and maybe that's what we have, sometimes we say that's the church at its best. Yes, I think it's church at its best. That to be with people when they're struggling, when they're going through those great transition. And some people will say, "Oh, I did nothing." No, you did a lot. You were there. You were there. Even if you said nothing, you were there. Your physical presence, you listened, you did not judge, you were just there. And that sometimes it's all that is required. So I hope in the next few weeks, when and if you have the opportunity to be present for someone, regardless of the situation, that you will take this opportunity. I hope that if you're going through one of those life, death, great transition, something difficult, that there will be someone there for you. And I hope that's the kind of church we'll try to continue we will focus on in the future. Have a great week. Take care of yourself. See you soon.